1G, so that one's going to be one that I'm watching right into the open. But here comes DTSS, continuously pushing that high, Sean.
Yeah, no, I'm loving DTSS. That's a good one to look at with only 30 seconds to go. We also have DD. My largest position, guys, let's be perfectly honest, as that's all we do here, is DD right now. So DD, I have the most shares in DD. It's a $12 name. It's a lot more stable than the rest. But there goes DTSS, guys. We talked about that 650 level. I'm going to put an offer at 650. If I can make $1.50 on $5, let's do that, man. At 30%. Hell yeah, on DTSS, guys.
And the countdown is on. You guys are cracking up behind me. Miss V's on the bell. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ring it, Miss V.
Let's go! So we are now open here in the market, and then the DTSS says, yes, we are open. And hold my beer as we stop at 580. Let's see if we can take out that 580 level. A big level right there to look at, guys, on DTSS.
So immediately, I mean, this is actually quicker than before. So I'm going to go with a hard stop at that 3350 area on the Virgin Galactic. Oh my goodness, that was every single day it does this. It spikes in right to the high of the day, immediately flushes, 3309, snap back into it here. Quick 50-cent winner. It's like 3 or 4 sessions in a row. It's basically been giving you this exact same trade on Virgin Galactic. I think eventually it's going to break the high. I will reload on this, but if it breaks that high of the day, now sitting at 33.34, I'll get out of it, but I want to reload this if I can for sure on Virgin Galactic.
Great trade on Virgin Galactic. There we go, bling bling, because Blinn upside right now, 670, our last bid there, and then we got out for a nice little profit spot right there on Blinn now. So that was a good one. We're still holding small, but we're not super worried about Blinn here at all. So we'll see if that can go. We now are into AMC. We did take that 33.25 level that we talked about. At least I think it's on the sticky note. Yes, it is. So 33.25 long, but now getting nervous about this 32.50. So we break 32.50, guys. We'll flash out of AMC, but right now everything's working, man. 35 cents in the money, Blinn. 34 cents in the money, DTSS, and DD now 16, 17 cents in the money. Let's take some out.
Oh, I just keystroked on Virgin Galactic like an idiot. So yeah, it just went through that top. I accidentally reversed into a long. I didn't want the long at this price. So I accidentally reversed into a long, and that's me taking it out at 33. But the first short was the only one that was good. Is this the day that it actually makes its run? I also have to get over to Hootie. That Hootie made a move all the way back up to Hootie. Who? Why not? If you guys can name where that's from, certainly. I want to reload into that one after 9:30. 666 is my out on HUDI, but got to reload there. It looks like Virgin, this might be the day that it goes to the upside, so I want to find myself into a long.
Okay, guys, into a new position. Let's go Neo now. We'll see Big Stick here. Let's see if Neo can go to the upside right now. We're seeing about a fly out here for Neo. 43.50, we talked about that. That's again on our sticky note. So 43.50. Let's see if Neo wants to go. I mean, the NASDAQ is right now not helping your boy because I'm long everything right now, especially AMC. We just took a nice little 30 cents. It's nothing, but hey, the market's falling down. Got to protect some of these wins. Give it to us, Brendan.
Early mover, guys, American Airlines. AAL just popping up on the volume scanner there. Just broke some levels from yesterday. Citigroup coming out today with a upgrade on AAL.
And BLIN, I'm going to cancel this bid here, starting to make its move back to the upside. It needs to get past this level right here. You're going to look at like a 725, this cluster, all the way up to like a 750. It could be in tune for a bit of a rollover at that particular price, but for now, I'm going to either dip by in front of the recent low or look for that breakout at 750. It's not quite there just yet. MTIQ, I see it. It has halted for sure, so I'm going to be on that one, but a couple of minutes before we get volatility halts, I'm going to have to worry about them opening so I can go draw my attention to DTSS, which failed off the high of the day here. So another failed high break. If it bounces off VWAP, this one's taken out the top. Otherwise, it's 470 and 470 alone that I want to buy in front of.
Yo, what up, apes? I'm back, baby. So AMC today. Hopefully now I don't get roasted on our trades of the day because, look, I'm just trading price action. I'm trading what I see. And this one is the chicken dinner winner. What up, apes? Right here you can see we didn't put a... We didn't put that on there, 33.25. There's the AMC long, and it's a banger right to the upside there. We take that out for about 80-cent win there on AMC. Now let's wait to see what's happening with NIO. This thing getting faded out for sure right now. Back to yesterday's levels there. This is a 1-minute chart. Something's up with these charts. My charts crashed, and I feel like I haven't fixed them properly. What's up, Brendan?
First halt of the day. Today going to this one, guys. Big mover yesterday. SGOC just popping up through 15. Halts to the upside.
That had a 12-20 level on it, I know for sure. Watch out, DTSS is coming to the downside. I just got...
All right, what's going on, guys? So we're officially back streaming. Yesterday I didn't stream at all because I was actually gone. I was away from the charts, and I already traded basically the nightly session, so I already hit my daily goal or whatever, so I didn't have to trade tomorrow. But we're looking at the Dow 30. We just made a move up toward the upside, which is quite interesting. You know, we've been killing it on the Dow this whole week. We took a short last night on the Dow too, so I was able to catch, I'll say about, even though like this entry itself went all the way down to 5R, it was choppy enough for me to get out, so I think I got around almost 4R in profit in that. But you know, from all the way down, it went all the way up down to a 5.56R, which is pretty good. You know, we were it's just been choppy, right? So let me go ahead and show you guys, like, you know, just the crazy shit. I mean, I don't expect anyone to like fucking do this like what I do, because I just like data in my charts, and I'm like a maniac. Like, I like having all these drawings in my head. So I mean, I don't just having all this shit in here, like, it's just, you know, it's the stuff that I do. So you can see that I took a short here, I took a long here, I took a short yesterday night. Before that I took a long back to the 50 EMA, and then I shorted that. I even took a long on. It won't even show here anymore. I get the drawings back, but yeah, I mean, I've just been basically going both directions on the Dow Jones. Mostly, you know, thinking about the shorts, which is kind of dangerous, to be honest, because again, whenever you're shorting something like the Dow, something that's so bullish, it's very hard. You're gonna see a lot of choppiness in that. So, which I definitely got chopped out a lot. You know, it was really choppy. So for me, you know, to mitigate the risk, I had to like get stopped out break even like several times. But yeah, so like right now on the Dow Jones, you know, looks like we made divergence here, so we're doing our own thing right now and seeing what we do here.
Falling sword that I've missed, waiting at 470. I told you guys we're waiting at 470. For now, we're holding up at $5 and a bit of a refresher at $5 on DTSS.
Alright, let's see what we do here. I want to see if the Dow Jones continues going up or just basically fails. I mean, to be honest, for me, it makes sense that it fails down. Like right now, you can see that. Remove this. This is annoying. So right now, you can see that, you know, we're coming up to the 50 on the 1 hour chart, and as well as on the 15, actually on the 200 on the 50-minute chart. So I could expect it to reject that 50 right there. So we'll see what we do here. Maybe we'll get an entry, maybe not. Nasdaq right now is completely falling off the roof. So Nasdaq is very bearish, which could make sense because we have earnings reports, and I'm hearing that this earnings report that's coming on the tech side is going to be very bearish. You know, we're not going to have that good earning results. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do here.
Still not a great one there. DTSS, like Neil just mentioned, we're now 6 cents out as we've averaged into this one. Watch out for that 460 to break Blend. We took a lot of profit on this one, back to the positive.
It looks like Dow is trying to fall right now.
Off of this 680 reload, so we told you lose, reload. More shares here, obviously, when the market opens.
Nasdaq is quite interesting though. 1 minute chart looks very bearish right now. Looks like it's coming down right now on the 50-minute chart. Back to the 800 EMA on the 50-minute. 1 hour looks very bearish. Like you can see on the 1 hour chart that it's been failing to move higher, and it just took the volatility from the market open to kind of push it down. So Nasdaq looks very bullish. I'm wondering if anyone took a move like that. Took that short on the market open.
Yeah, I mean, the longs are continuing to be good. We just took another fresh high on Virgin Galactic, so I'm going to take the profit.
Okay, now Dow Jones is coming down. So now we could see, you know, we already have a level up toward the upside. So now we could just enter right now, based off kind of like a lower risk box.
Where it did that flush in the morning, and then it just had a pop at 9:30.
But we'll check it out soon. I kind of wanted to drop a little bit more, and then the TD had a fill right there.
Anyone watching this UNH, we talked about it yesterday late in the day.
But Nasdaq is completely falling right now. We're down about almost more than 0.5% on Nasdaq right now. So Nasdaq is falling hard. Yeah, I'm wondering if anyone took that move.
UNH's not really doing a heck of a lot here.
Yeah, exactly. It presented a nice opening, Dominic said on the open. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, UNH, we talked about that one for
Um,
sure, guys.
But I was so busy setting up the stream that I didn't take it.
I was nervous about that one because it was so well priced to the high
Yeah, but
side,
if you
so
took a short on Nasdaq, you killed it.
that one. Zila now starting to make moves back to the downside now. And again, it's just, negative yesterday, negative today. We were looking for a spot to get in. So we picked 350. So now we're short on that name, 350. We'll wait to see where it goes. It looks like we're getting very, very close. We could have took Neo out.
Actually, I don't know.
For
I may not take a short on Dow, even though it makes sense because every indices are falling right now.
Can't talk about it if we don't do it. So now we got to wait for Neo. I'm still looking for it to test this bottom, but I mean the Nasdaq is not bouncing whatsoever. We talked about Apple at 150 there yesterday, Brandon, and now it's okay. It's not going down that much, but still 151, 150, 148.
I think I'll just take a collapsing dragon on it.
We're looking for bounce spot here in the Nasdaq. This might be a good one to pick up. And we just got into something else, didn't we? No, we did not. AMC just still moving around.
Because the collapsing dragon is basically taking off like previous lows, and that's just because I don't I want the TDI. I don't like the TDI value right now. Right now it's just completely failing.
Started at that 1640, stop at the actual halt price, and then buy this. If this trade lost, the rest of the day it was short on DTSS, and we crushed that short to make money back. Although this is holding the halt price on SGOT, so my average price is middle of usually is the sub at 16.
Yeah, I think indices are going to continue falling today.
I'm not offering until it's at that 17 area, guys. If there goes that 16, I think SGOT could turn into a short and continue to hold it, and I'm not going to wait around at $2 floor at 15 price.
I'm going to risk a 1/4% on this trade. I haven't taken anything yet. I'm just waiting. But I'll take a 1/4%. Not too big risk because I'm already up for the day and for the week. So I have no need to be overly aggressively right now.
Okay, so Neo, I mean, a little bit of diamond hands on this one. This is a little bit like reverse diamond hands.
Yeah, Nasdaq is falling right now.
Ourselves to come all the way back up, but we've seen Neo do this too many times. The only real mistake here is not identifying this bottom a little. I mean, we identified it earlier, but we didn't put our order there because we got in a little bit too early. That was the only mistake there. We tried to defend that 43 level, but you know what? My experience here at Neo should have reigned the day.
That's
because,
interesting.
I knew that it doesn't care about even levels, guys. It doesn't. I mean, it just murders these levels. It doesn't care about size. Doesn't care about anything. So just watch out for Neo. You got to put the straight momentum on this one. So right now, the straight momentum, homie, on this one as we go to the upside right now on this name. You want to talk about straight momentum? Bang on AMC, man. That's the diamond hands that I'm talking about. Right there, man. 33.25. Out, 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 out. Now we flashed out. Finite now on AMC as we just take that out almost once. I mean, now, today at least now, if this is the trade of the day, I know Neil has some good ones on space, but at least now today, guys, I don't get roasted because this is a nice long there on AMC. Now, I'll probably get roasted for getting out too early, but I mean, how perfect is this out for me anyways? Right now, I do like that 35.60 level as possibly a high, but that's a good spot for me. So I'm super happy. I hope you guys took that AMC trade with us as well, free off the sticky nose.
And the NCIQ, so I know everyone's asking what that one was supposed to be the halt. And actually, for some reason, I can't pull the code on it, so maybe I'm getting...
Okay, we'll see what we do here. We're still rejecting right now. Rejected off that 50. Look at that work right there. Rejecting hard. I'm a reasonable risk reward right now, so let's see. Because it kind of just mitigates the noise. Kangi. If I open up on the 15-minute chart. Shit, what the fuck? If I go to the 15-minute chart.
This is really what it's all about for me, and it's just about you guys because you are the ones that are making the calls here.
It's just a little bit choppy. You can see how choppy it is. I mean, the candles are a little bit noisy, so I like going to the 1-hour chart whenever I see that. So I can kind of see like the structure more and the momentum well.
More about you, and you have to put the trades on, and you're risking real capital here. So it's so like when every time you're putting your money on the line, just make sure it's the right spot for you, and then we'll go with that. So Neo up to 50 again. I mean, this is walking on water for sure for me today.
But I have all the charts popped up on my screen, like the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1 minute, the 2-hour chart, the 4-hour chart.
20 cents for Neo, 10 cents for Blinn, flat on Zila, Didi, big win.
I like looking at all the higher time frames and time frames basically.
Right at that 94.95, like we talked about it. And the DTSS, we gotta wait for that, but we're getting close. They're getting punched out of that one. It'll be a flat trade on the day because we gave too much back there. And then AMCC. Someone said like that's not diamond hands if you get out, but honestly, man, 33 to 85.50 for me. That's diamond hands for me, guys. What's up, Red Dog?
Group we haven't talked about for a while, guys. Some of the NFT names popping up here. Look at this Bluetongue Technologies. They had some technology that was around the NFT game going back to a couple of months back. This area we saw that big movement again up to $3. Not a huge move yet, but volume. Big time relative volume today on BTC.
Definitely. I mean, I kind of shut it there. I don't know if you guys know.
All right, let's see what we do here.
Diamond hands and day trading, holding past
Nasdaq is making a bottom right now.
when it's an obvious resistance level and you're holding past that.
Dow Jones fell to like move lower right now, breaking these higher lows. Which kind of was wanting. I was gonna take an entry right over here. If we broke toward those higher lows, but we haven't broken through those higher lows. And I don't like how the TDI and MACD values are right now, so I'm not interested in taking a short at the moment.
There was an opportunity on that reopen for a bit of a short. This was a lower liquidity name than SGOT, so I think that was a little bit more interesting to me. And Zila on the move as well. But DTSS, that was coming back into the downside.
Fixing my earpiece here as we go. Yeah, someone said I better cover Zila. Yeah, you're right. I better. So if we break 3371, we've already talked about that. We were just looking for the short today. There's no way.
If it's giving you mixed trend, then that's your answer. Mixed trend. If you're looking at other indices or something else, and it has like a confluences with trend, then you know that that specific pair asset or instrument has a better confluence in one specific direction. Whenever I'm trading indices and they have mixed direction, it's so unusual. Like most indices are literally going one way because I'm trading the US economy indices. Like Dow 30, Nasdaq, S&P 500, they're all bullish. They may look ranging on a 1 hour and 15-minute chart, which is fine for me, like if they're in a little range, but on the higher time frames they're always bullish. Hopefully maybe one day there'll be a market crash soon and then it just becomes bearish, but right now it's been bullish for such a long time. The market, the economy is just so bullish. So generally, I like trading one direction. I like trading both directions, right? But I make the most money whenever I'm going long. Unless there's we're in a volatile time and markets are being volatile, the VIX is being volatile, and then there's mini crashes going on, then yeah, I'll make more money taking shorts.
There's an update on AMC here. We did get out at that level here at 35.50. So good level there, and let's see what happens now moving forward. But there's AMC just to show you guys. We did take that out. It did go up to 36.
And Nasdaq looks like it's making a bottom right now. It's quite interesting. It's making a bottom off this zone that I marked up. So if you're on a short, I would just probably if it breaks sort of the 50 email on the 1 minute chart, I'd probably just get out, to be honest. And if a re-entry presents, just re-enter.
Now resisting a little bit. This may be a good average into the short. I think I'll put one spot on now to average in. But again, I don't want to be married to this position. So we do have our out to the upside. Did I get fully out of Neo? No, I did not. But there it is, man. That's $1 in the money on Neo. 17 cents in the money on Blinn. 41 cents now. Yes! And I'll consider this one to be diamond hands, guys, because I don't really want to hold DD, but we've done a good job doing it so far today. So good hold on DD. Long here in the pre-market at 12.60. Was looking to get longer, but didn't get that opportunity. Neo still $1 and DTSS
take out that three to the upside, but fails at the high of the day, which is kind of exactly what I'm talking about in the morning show, or in the morning show, in the pre-market. Now if it holds this three level, I wanted to pick a direction. It picked the upside. I'll buy the dip off of three. Taking out that high. It still needs to go though. So I want to be buying dips in front of that three even. Not going to let it go through that low of the day. I'm waiting for her to make a clean up the time before jumping into it. We've not forced to get into trades early. DTSS has for now held at 460. My price now 479. I don't want to add into it any more times here. Moving flat because I am holding on to just a little bit. Continues to go to the upside. We're now at 34.30. These highs on Virgin, let's be honest, like the stock still hasn't broken past really yesterday. This level right here, like 34.50, not even past this. As much as it looks like it's been good so far, there's still lots of room for Virgin Galactic to go. So look at that 34.40 to 34.50 area, the next level of resistance. If it turns, I want to buy that dip. Otherwise, I have to take a breakout at 34.50.
Our Nasdaq's breaking through the 50 right now. Looks like indices are wanting to make a move back toward the upside. We'll see. I'm still being bullish right now. I mean bearish, excuse me. This is an entry that I saw on Nasdaq. So a little bit choppy in the beginning, I'll say, but it's still making structure here. Still making structure here. And eventually it comes all the way down to 8R, which is pretty good, to be honest. Maybe I would have scaled in on the break of the 800 EMA. Maybe catch some a little bit here. Probably catch something here and then just scale in again here. So we'll see. I think it's breaking off the 50 right now, so which I don't like to see if I'm bearish on one direction. Whenever the Nasdaq falls in the market open and then finds a bottom instantly, you know, a couple minutes before couple minutes after the open, right? And it's, you know, you see like a big move like that, like red or green move, kind of like a V shape. It's usually not a good sign. Statistically, that's about, what is it? Like a 70%. Like whenever the market bottoms, so whenever the market falls and bottoms, and then it instantly continues going up with a, you know, kind of a very bullish, move. Statistically, I believe it's like 60% where, you know, 60% of the time, that bottom is going to be the bottom for the day. So the move that, you know, bottoms on the market open would eventually, you know, continue going up for the rest of the day. So, you know, I don't want, you know, from past experience, you know, I would not, like, if I have profits right there, I'd probably just get out on the break of the 50, in my opinion. You know, just so I can secure profits and then re-enter it later if it gives me an entry, so I don't, like, lose any more profits if it continues going up. So the Dow bounced off, right off 15-minute 800 EMA, which makes sense, right? It's a good kind of zone to be at. If you look at the 50-minute chart here, nice bounce off that. Which, you know, to be honest, if you wanted to take the entry, you could. You know, in both directions, like especially because like bulls are so bullish right now. I mean, it's just like the trend is so bullish right now that it's, you know, it's been hard on Dow to kind of short something without seeing a move back to the upside again. So making structure, but just very volatile up to the upside. It just tells me that, again, like the buyers are so interested in this thing, buying the dips.
That Carver immediately fell to 23, back below its
But it is still coming down. It's still rejecting off that 50 right there, and the 200 EMA, and the 1 hour 50 EMA. Oh shit. So we'll take a look at it. We'll see what we do here. I'm so interested in taking shorts, to be honest. Back to the low, back toward the previous kind of low right over here, toward this area, and then back toward the possibly this level right here. I do think it's going to continue going down, so we'll just have to wait patiently for that entry if it does want to continue going up for a little bit of time. But what's the stuff going on today? I know Powell is speaking again. So you're looking for along the Nasdaq. What's like on the 50-minute chart? Yeah, it's just hard, you know, taking along on that. Like you can see how ranging it is. Like look how rangy it was yesterday. You know, it hasn't even hit ADR, and ADR is not even that volatile. Like if you look at ADR, it's about 185 points, which is not even a lot. So the range yesterday was like what? Let me check again. Range yesterday was on the Nasdaq. About 153 points, so I mean it's not bad, but you can see from even the previous day. So yesterday was Wednesday, the day before that was Tuesday. Look how rangy that is. Like, let me show you real quick. Let me show you. So look how ranging this is. Can you see that range right there? You know, it's tough. I mean, you can still trade the range like I did. Like, dude, Dow Jones has been ranging. It's still, I mean, it's still kind of making little moves like that. But, you know, like during those sessions, you know, it's just ranging a lot. So, you know, for me, how I stay profitable in those ranges and how I still make money on those ranges is just basically, you know, locking my stop at break even, of course, so making sure that I don't get fucked, and then as well as just basically taking most of my profits probably at 1R, because what I see, you know, statistically, you know, based on my system, you know, like whenever the markets are ranging, you know, 1R is typically the move that whenever the market is ranging that the trade goes into. That's like whenever the market is not volatile, it's being at a certain area for a certain period of time. You can still take entries, but the RR would probably be like the maximum RR would be probably 3R, to be honest. That you would expect, but the average RR would probably be 1R, right? So for me, I like taking profits at 1R, and I'm basically done. That's what I've been doing, because like, you know, the market it may look volatile, but you gotta look at key indicators. Like for example, you know, ADR is 179, which we know statistically in past experience, 179 isn't even a lot for ADR, right? It's not even a lot, and you can see how it's still being, like, you clearly see how it's in the range between these two zones. So I mean, you can still trade these ranges, of course, just basically taking bounce trades. You can find I could like pull out like probably like maybe 6 entries right over here, like right over here, right over here, maybe taking a long right over here, taking a long right over here based off this zone, taking a short, excuse me, and then probably maybe taking a bounce trade again here, back to the upside. So I mean, you can still make money on it. I'm not saying that, but it's just a little bit harder whenever you're ranging. So for me, like I just like direction. So right now on the Nasdaq, whatever, like if I'm taking a long, I know that it's just, you know, we're still in a range right there. And if you look at the 1 hour chart, you can kind of see it clearly more of the range right over here. Especially the daily chart. If you look at the daily chart, look at these dojis right here on the daily chart. Doji, just like these indecision candles right over here. So you can see here on the Nasdaq on this candle right here. Look at that wick. Comes all the way up and then just comes down. That's a dangerous wick right there. And it's been doing that the last couple of 4 candles. So the last 4 days. So that's just something to be aware about. You know, there's a lot of indecision going on the Nasdaq. So you don't know what to expect. You know, it makes logical sense that it will, you know, break off this range and continue trending up or trending down, but we don't know when is that when is that going to happen, right? So, you know, the thing is just, you know, being patient with it and, you know, seeing exactly what it wants to do. Alright, that looks like it's trying to push back up again. So is the Nasdaq pushing back up. You know, that's why I told you know, I would, if I was shorting it, I'd probably get out already. Because like I said again, statistically, whenever the market falls down and finds a bottom, literally in the first probably like hour of the market open, I'll say, you know, it's very statistically, you know, 60% of the time it can make a bottom right there and just continue going up. Which, I mean, it could be said for both directions. So I mean, if the market comes up on the market open and then falls down, you know, about 60% of the time that's probably a top right there. And that's kind of the idea of collapsing dragons and emerging dragons. So looking at the Dow, it's coming back up. It's coming back up. Yeah, you know, if it's hard to stay. It's hard to be short on Dow. You know, whenever it's a bullish market, it's hard again. And people probably will lose money if you don't know how to trade the instrument really well, or know when to take profits and get out. It's like it's nothing like Forex, like a currency pair. Like currency pairs are just literally exchange rates going on right there. You know, like their charts, exchange rates. There's some catalyst that can happen with economic news going in the currency's country's bank or whatever. But whenever you're trading indices, it's completely different, right? Currency pairs, they can go up or down because they're not based off an economy. I mean, they're not like they're a currency pair, right? I mean, sometimes the economy does affect the currency, but it's nothing like whenever you're trading indices where these are stocks coming in these individual companies, especially with the biggest economy in the world and the strongest economy in the world, especially whenever the Federal Reserve is still freaking putting millions of dollars into the markets. It's literally almost impossible to short it. I mean, I would say shorting it like kind of a swing trade, shorting it. I mean, day trading. I mean, yeah, you could do that, but whenever you're trying to swing trade something short, it makes it very extremely hard. Look at that wick right there. So a lot of indecision right there. So, I mean, this week, I mean, I'm so profitable. I really hit my weekly goal, whatever. But I mean, you know, it came with a cost because, you know, the market was really choppy. And so for that, I had to take more additional entries because I would probably get out. I had to get out, break even several times, which is good for me. Like I really get stopped at a break even, then take a loss in a trade. I think this week, how many times I've been stopped at a break even? Too many to count. Yeah, so many break-even trades. At least freaking more than 10. Look at that. Look at that momentum right there. I'm so interested in taking shorts though, so I'll have to wait. I think once this kind of mean reversion happens right there, I think eventually it's going to mean reverse back toward the low. I think it's very possible. You know, because it's still making structure right here. It's still making kind of lower highs. But I mean, it could for sure just break these lower highs. Like if it breaks over this lower high, then it could probably continue going up. But for right now, it's still holding structure. So we'll have to see. Look at that momentum. Those are the indices we're looking at right now. Yeah, we're at break even right now. So basically the move that we did in the market open, we just made it back. Alright, so that's pretty much it. We'll just have to wait. Trading is boring. It's a very boring job because you're going to be waiting a lot. Even in my trading, even though how I trade, if I don't typically find a move in the first 30 minutes to an hour of my trading, then you know, I like to be done for the day, right? Because I can just always come back tomorrow. But you know, sometimes I'll stay in the charts, and I'll wait for moves like I did yesterday. So usually for that, I just basically wait until probably the market close, to be honest. If I'm having like not really like an extremely busy day, like doing errands, then I'll probably just do that. You know, not just focusing on charts, like focusing on other work, but you know, looking at the charts until the market close. Yeah, we'll see if the Nasdaq continues tries to like come down right now. 'Cause I see it trying to kind of reject off the 200 and the 1 minute chart. I do gotta tell you guys, like, you know, FTMO kind of sucks right now whenever it comes to trading indices. At least the Dow. My spreads on that is just, dude, it's just so trash. Trash spread on like FTMO needs to like better its shit, bro. Because like, you know, whenever I'll be entering on a trade, I'll literally be freaking in drawdown, you know, with the spread, with a high spread. And if I trade futures with my broker ninja trader, I'm not going to be in any drawdown. Whenever I trade, it'll be literally on that instant point most of the time. Even whenever the markets are not even high volume. So whenever the markets are literally they're trading in the nightly session or early morning, spread is still on point all the time. It's probably because it's a professional broker, not like FTMO. FTMO is so fucking ass, bro. Honestly, with that spread. So I don't know. Now that I have money, I could probably just switch brokers, to be honest, guys. Stop trading these MT4 brokers whenever I'm trading indices, because you know, like it's literally like you're off. I feel like you're off edge. Like you're at a disadvantage already, because no one fucking trades indices like these kind of instruments on MT4. I feel like really kind of professional big traders, right? Because you know, again, it's MT4. Like these brokers were not designed to do that, and they get their data from different. They get their data feed from different kind of providers, right? Some of the providers are a little bit scammy. Some of the providers not even. They're so competitive because there's so many brokers out there, so they just try basically effing you under. That's why I don't recommend any broker, to be honest, because like literally all the brokers are trash except for. I mean, Yuanda is okay. Only thing about Yuanda is like the leverage. I'll say, and you can't trade gold or indices. And all those other brokers that do accept indices and instruments like that, like gold, they're unregulated, right? So you're instantly already off edge in that point. the only reason why I'm trading with MT4 is because obviously I'm with FTMO right now. I already got funded with Funding Talent too. I was like, I may make a video about that, but I don't know. I was supposed to get a withdrawal. Like I was supposed to like withdraw like I think like 10% of my 10%, made 10% on that Funding Talent account. Like what is it today? Yeah, today's Thursday, right? Today's Thursday. I don't know. This is why I don't like doing anything else except for FTMO, because Funding Talent's been sketchy. Literally since I first did this program like last year, they literally like do like I kill the account. I got up to almost like 100% on the account, and you know they wouldn't let me like get a funded account or anything like that. It was just gonna tell, yeah, it was just so dumb. They're literally lying to my face, and that's why I ranted on social media that I'm done with Funding Talent. I'm just gonna stick with FTMO. Because the reason why I'm looking for other opportunities is because like I don't like having my risk on one prop firm. Because if the prop firm goes down or something goes wrong with the prop firm, which they say they won't, but let's be realistic. These prop firms are nothing regulated. They're not regulated, and they're based off a fucking different country, right? They're not even based in the United States. They're based in, what is it, Denmark? They don't even speak our own language, I think. I mean, they speak English, of course, but you know what I mean. Like, their first language is something else. So I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. It's just sketchy, right? You know, having your, you know, if you're having funded up to like what, $200,000 or up to more than $250,000 or whatever. Like you gotta think about that. Like, holy crap, what if this prop firm goes down? Then I'm basically, you know, I lost probably like all this money. Well, it's not your money, but you lost this advantage that you had in your trading. So, you know, that's, for me, that's why I've been thinking about looking at other funding prop firm brokers. But I don't know. All these forex brokers are not really good in my opinion, based off my trading. I mean, 5%ers, I like 5%ers in their program. What else? I think 5%ers is the only prop firm that I really like, to be honest. Which seem more professional. But again, it's just it's very hard trading like my instruments on these brokers because, you know, they're not really competitive with these instruments. And immediately whenever you're at that stage where you're trading big money, where, you know, whenever you're trading these big lots, you know, it takes a very big account to your trading, and it can literally get you off edge if you're not having really good spreads and a really good broker. Now I'm at that point right now where, like, you know, like, do I really need FTMO? Not really. But I'll probably still continue trading with them, to be honest. But I'll probably just slowly transition back into look at that. Look at the Dow Jones. But I'll probably transition back into Ninja Trader. That's what I was gonna say. Look at that V shape right there. Is it like almost 0.5% right there? Nasdaq just moved. Let's see if it breaks through this lower high right here. But it makes sense of it coming back up because this is the 15-minute 800 EMA. So I mean, it does make sense that it's trying to reject right there. It rejected and it's coming back up. Makes perfect sense. So is the 1 hour chart. Rejecting off the 200 EMA and coming back up. So I mean, it makes perfect sense. This is the entry that I marked up on that. So if you were taking it long, then a little bit choppy right here. But, you know, eventually, like, it does move up. But for me, I wouldn't have taken that entry. It's just too choppy for me. Alright, let's see if we break toward this lower high. But yeah, so prop firms, Oh yeah, so I was supposed to get a withdrawal with Funding Talent, literally today, and like I don't know, I feel like they're not as professional in most prop firms, in my opinion. You know, like they told me, oh okay, you know, we just found out that yeah, you can't withdraw anymore. I mean, you can't withdraw right now. You have to wait an additional what is it, like 15 days more. And I was like, come on, guys. Like, you guys did not tell me anything about that. Like, you know, say strictly on the rules, 14 days. Or whatever. Only specific dates. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's just sketchy as fuck. You know, that they were saying that literally on the day that I was, you know, I requested to withdraw, which is, you know, you have to ask for a withdrawal for a specific date. And they were just like, there's just sketchy. So I don't know. We'll see if I actually make a withdrawal. If I don't, then I know. I've just had personally bad experiences with Funding Talent. I don't know. I feel like if I made a prop firm, I'll make it so much better. Like, there's not that many prop firms in the United States, which kind of pisses me off. But it's that for a reason, because of the regulations that's going on right now in the United States. These politicians think they know something, and now they're just putting a bunch of regulations, extra regulations, toward this field, especially with GameStop, where idiots just spent their whole life savings on these stocks. Which, I mean, now, you know, people committed suicide, which, I mean, it's kind of a little bit dark, but, like, dude, like, I don't know, I'm more of a hardcore dude, but still, like, it doesn't make logical sense. You know what? And then, like, now they're just basically making more regulations against us, which puts the retail investors off edge even more. Because now we can't trade the specific instruments that they can, the hedge funds can. And there's more regulations on top of that, so it's even harder for retail investors to become profitable and stay profitable. So it just pisses me off, you know, what the United States are doing. That's why I may just go to a different country, to be honest. Once I'm out of the guard and once I'm out of the military. Just get the fuck out. NASDAQ looks like it's trying to come down right now, which I kind of like. I may just maybe take a short on NASDAQ. We'll see. Let's just go add alert.
You guys want to let's go? I mean, this is what you guys are talking about in the chat. So we'll say let's go because AMC. Congratulations, man. I mean, this is what this community is all about, man. Like, here we go. Someone said, "Oh, I'm glad we didn't kill it at AMC." I don't know if you guys killed it or not.
Oh, I like that.
So hopefully you guys.
I like that right there.
We talked about that 33.25. I mean, this is the.
There's no divergence against me, so I like that.
Channels, you know, just buy AMC, buy, like always buy. But like I gave, this is the price. Like, you know, I gave you the price.
We shall see.
Buy. There's the price. We're day traders here, right? So here's the price that I went long on with AMC, and here it is right there, guys. So that's what we're doing. We got them profits today on AMC, man. My largest win today on AMC. Like, look, you took 5,000 shares here. I mean, how much money?
All right, we'll see what we do here.
You gotta trade your own account, right? When you hit certain levels, man.
Trend line and RSI is coming back down. I like how the MACD is coming back down again, so we'll see. Where the fuck's my pin?
It's gonna make a lot of you guys a lot of money. So hey, look, I am all for AMC going up. And yeah, do I wish I held it? Hell yeah. But is it a very, very profitable stock for me? Hell yeah as well. It's a chicken dinner winner. It's actually more than chicken dinner. Why not throw some prime rib up in that gullet after today with AMC? So we'll do that. And once again, guys, the sticky note remains supreme. We actually got to add some AMC
What? The Fluent Trader looks good as well. Have you ever looked into my Forex funds? No, I haven't looked at my Forex funds or anything like that.
But a big day. Congratulations to everybody trading AMC. I'm with you, and so is Brendan over at.
I mean, maybe I'll do like a prop firm challenge. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to do as many prop firms as I can, do as many challenges as I can. No promises that I'll complete all of them though,
First off, on the daily chart, this thing's stuck in a range.
but just do as much challenges as I can.
Levels on the daily chart, 3 and 4, top end 4. Really like this one this morning because of how defined that was around 4. So it had already come back significantly, obviously, when we started looking at it. But 370 was a bit of a pivot here in the pre-market, and above that was willing to get that back to 4. So gives you a nice point of entry back into that 370 right at the open.
What pivot is that?
Back to $3. So 3 at the bottom, 4 at the top. For that one, BLIN.
So I just entered on that.
There's a lot to look at here on the daily chart. 710 is a huge
What kind of fucking pivot is that?
730 was a bit of a pivot here in the pre-market.
It's not a pivot.
Tags that a couple of times here at the open, but does eventually give you lots of opportunity on the downside. That 750 should have busted that. Great spot to add on that last little push back up to 750 from the right tag to 650 on BLIN, but huge volume so far on that one. And then DTSS, my plan was simple on this.
It's bouncing off that pivot, so I don't know. I may just I'm gonna reduce my risk right now. I'll probably just add in later.
That's the flush bottom that they're putting here off 155, 165 previous day's low. On the dip, it's coming right into that price. I'm actually on.
It's harder for prop firms to operate in the United States because of our regulations, which kind of sucks, you know, because we're the United States, supposed to be the land of opportunity, but whenever it comes into trading, we're not.
Neither of these stocks have been like all best before. In the back of my mind, I always remember the best trade I've ever seen on GameStop was off of like successful multiple downside, and I kind of always think that if it does get there.
This person gotta stop fucking blending those shakes right now.
But I like this dip by that price. I wanted to see if actually the whole 165 goes for more long. I love long in GameStop. Reason, but I want to play that price action. The trend has been to the upside. I don't think it's been as strong as it is personally. That's why it's touching that low right now. If this is great, slow, I'm not saying it can go back into the opportunity.
The trend is your friend. Fun Trader is located in the US and 12% max drawdown. Yeah, I gotta check them out. Yeah, maybe, like I said again, maybe I'll do a freaking challenge. You know, do as many of these prop firm challenges as I can. And also, I don't know. I don't want to spend over like a lot of money on just these challenges though. So maybe if I get sponsored or something. So stuff like this is what I'm talking about. With each leg, you're just seeing like a significant bounce. You don't usually like. It's one in showing you that we're in a range-bound market, right? It's not as volatile toward the downside, and there's still buyers interested. Obviously, there's still buyers interested in this thing because they're buying the dip right there. They're buying over here. They're buying over here. So it just makes shorting literally impossible. Because these buyers are literally just coming in.
It's literally, guys, stay in your lane as much as you can. For me, I like to trade everything. Shorts, longs, small caps, big caps, whatever. I trade price action, halts. You see me destroy Carver, SCOCO, everything. If there's an opportunity, I'm there. Look at today. AMC, Blinn, DD, DTSS, Neo, Space, Sila. I mean, they're all over the place. We just destroyed Softy the other day. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Dow Jones is still coming in strong right now. But I do think Nasdaq will probably continue going down because we have earning reports coming in today. Wait, what are the fucking earning reports?
Yeah, 32.50
reports
by the way, Space Virgin Galactic. That's
today.
a good buy. So scalping off there makes a lot of sense. They definitely view.
So here's a question that I get a lot. So how do I reduce risk? So you can reduce risk in two different ways. One, obviously by closing partials of your specific lot size. Second, by moving your stop from that point where you're risking about a percentage, like 1% or 0.5% or whatever, and then basically moving it down to specific levels where you're like you're reducing your risk by, I don't know, 1/4%, 0.5%, 0.10%. And I like doing that because, again, if I take a loss on a trade, I'm saving money on my end. So if I save money, it'll help me, basically fund my next trade. Well, okay, what the fuck?
The comment there from VWAP Trader. Feed it some hay.
Use Bancorp.
We've seen that give Torres a lot, and that's just the
Yep.
kind of market that
Progressive Corporation.
like it's bouncing
Earning
around
report
all
today.
day. That's why, take your profits.
What else? Terra Technologies.
37. These are some of those levels. And look, this is another way that I would trade as well. Look at yesterday's high, and again, we're here for education, for entertainment, education, and something else.
Yeah, not that
We talked about
not that much that I see.
information, maybe entertainment. Okay, but there it is. Like yesterday's high. Was that yesterday's high? You think? That was not the high off the morning was. But yesterday's afternoon high. We tested it a couple times.
Okay, now that's better. So we got Aloka, we got American Outdoor Brands, we got what the frick, Western Alliance, Bank of New York, Republican Bancorp, Bank Shares, a bunch of banks right now. Therapy Technologies right now, Neptune Wellness Solutions, Morgan Stanley. Is that today? Really? The Morgan Stanley was like 2 days ago. Am I tripping? So there's about 27 earnings right now. Very nice. Alright, we'll see what we do today. I don't know, I think this earnings season is probably going to be... Some of the earnings seasons, the market has already priced in what this earning report is going to do right now. What the earning reports are already. But I don't know. I'm bearish on it. I'm bearish on the market at the moment. Not to a point where I'm going to swing trade it. I'll be crazy if I'm trying to swing trade something short on these instruments. There's no way I'll do that. Alright, so I just logged my stop at break even right now. We're looking really well on the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's coming back down. I'll probably take some partial profits right over here toward this level. Which is about, what, 1.71 R. It's not even a lot. But I was willing to get in a little bit late. Because reality, I was supposed to get in right over here. But, I'd rather get in a little bit late than early. So we're about past 1 R right now, almost 1.7 R. Very nice, very nice. NASDAQ is literally pushing all the way down. Very nice short on the NASDAQ right now.
And we're going to throw up on ourselves because we did it. You're never going to, you're not going to hear me talk too much about keystroke errors because I make them all the time. But not
NASDAQ is falling right now.
A keystroke error. I forgot.
Wow.
To put in the out right here at 32.20. So hopefully we can get it backside. But there's another example right now of just simply, not having too many positions. Maybe.
Yeah, we're at 2R right now, so we just came all the way up, down to 2R.
But it's not a heavy position, but again, it's not been a good stock today for me. Virgin Galactic, it's my worst. But I actually have two losers. I have DTSS and Space, and it looks like we're making more of those right now. We may just, this is not what, I don't recommend doing this, so probably all earnings unless don't do this, but I may just buy some more here. This reminds me of Goldman Sachs. I'm just put a short on this, but not business. 31.50 there. We the bottom. See, we're human after all, guys. The mistakes keep on coming with them.
All right, half an hour to go for us, guys. We've got an hour left over in the session of Europe. We'll check in on that in a second. Before we do, great interview coming up. Stick around. Universal Prop Tech, Frank Cardinal, in terms of tell us all about it.
All right, so we'll see what we do here on the Nasdaq. If we try to continue going down. We're already at ADR, so I mean it makes sense taking profits here, which I already took profits right now at 2R.
Renewable energy company Siemens Gamesa trading in Spain is down around 14% after a second profit warning has been
Because again, we're already at ADR, we're at this level already, so it makes sense taking profits. So we managed to get 2R out of that, so it's pretty good.
It's like if something on the watch list has earnings or whatever, it's like that's nothing. Those are
Pretty good.
It's not to say that you can never trade those. It's just there's a reason why I was going to get into that. I just didn't think it was a trade on those. I always thought that was. I didn't think it was a trade. YVR is continuing to hold up here, and that's right. We're doing one minute. You my chart. Goes on me when I open it back up. Warnings I use the one. I shift to the thing later on in the session. But YVR is having an impressive running. I was just talking about meme names and reverse. It's not really a meme name. Reversing, and this is actually holding up. I did finally get that GameStop. I had to move my order by like 10 or 15 cents to get it.
All right, it is 9:30 right now.
And Clover all at the same time here. YVR holding up rather nicely.
You know what? I don't think I want to give up about.
That halt price. It's sitting off of the halt price right now.
I already gave up. I already gave up. I mean, I already took about more than 70% off right now, but right now it's about 1.15R. So I don't know. I don't want to give out. I'm not giving out 0.5R. So I really keep 0.5R right now. So I'm probably gonna get out at 0.5R because I'm not willing to give out 0.5 more than 0.5. But this is what I mean. Like it's very hard to take something short and keep it like that because look, just like the buyers are so fucking, they're on cocaine right now or something like that because they're just trying to buy at these levels. Like you're gonna see that a lot. If you traded this whole week or looked at the charts on Dow, the buyers on it just, or even on the Nasdaq or these indices in general, they're just, it's very hard to take something short because these buyers just literally buy the buy button with like freaking 1,000 shares or something like that, or freaking 20 contracts, where it just makes it very hard for shorts to kind of come in and keep kind of giving them the bias, keep shorting it, or keeping their shorts basically on, because these buyers just basically push price up instantly because they're buying the dip. It just makes it really hard to take something short. Look at that V-shape right there. Look at Dow right now, though. Like, I mean, I made some money on Dow last night shorting it, and now we're basically back toward the highs today. Yeah, back from the daily to the all-time daily highs right now. So, you know, it's Dow Jones is just literally, the buyers are completely fucked that up for the shorts. Here, look.
117. Is that what it is right now?
That shit.
No, 123. No, I think the rate on this one. What? No.
Look at that.
So basically, the only thing I do is I track like the group, Polkadot.
We're still at break even though on Dow, which is quite interesting. Nasdaq 100 is down about 0.5%. So is the Russell. It's interesting because whenever the Russell is down, usually all the indices kind of follow that. S&P should be down based off the Russell. But just look at that bounce, dude. Quick bounce. Alright, I think I'm going to get out right now.
Yeah, okay, so Mike, thank you for the super chat again. And again, if you guys gonna drop any super chats on something that you know we're interested in
like I said again, I'm not willing to risk more than 5.5 R.
My price on Cardano is
I mean, give away more than 0.5 R. Excuse me.
talk about the future. It's touched up to 120. I mean, this goes back to June 15th, right? So 120 has been support for it. So that's really where we are right now.
Whoa.
That's a little bit down. I don't know where you're getting 117 from.
Nice.
Exactly. It's just a
Nice,
weird
Juraj.
and
Nice,
it
bro.
goes back a little bit. I still
I'm just gonna
think
call him
that
Tar. But that's nice, bro.
I ventured out a little bit.
Yeah, I like that short.
And we talked about why. I
It's just,
think
again,
that
it's
summertime is not gonna be
a pain in the ass taking something short.
for crypto. And,
It's, you know, you want a catalyst, like a very significant catalyst, to keep that short going. If not, then obviously, because like to scare, like, because yeah, think of it, like you need a catalyst to scare the freaking buyers right now. Because the buyers think they're all big dicks and, you know, they're king of the worlds and they're just buying the dips as much as they can, right? So it just makes it so hard for shorts to come in, keeping their short buys and keeping their shorts on, because these buyers are just gonna again stop them out. But it just needs like a catalyst event, because to scare these buyers, because obviously these buyers are not going to go as hard as they're doing right now. I mean, some will, because some are stupid, but you know, if there's like a big catalyst event, like let's just say, I don't know, we go to war with China or something like that, or unemployment rate goes skyrocket, or you know, Federal Reserve Powell wants to do something very drastic to the economy or something like that. And obviously, you're not going to see, you know, buyers trying to buy the dip in every opportunity. But since there's no catalyst event, you know, it just makes it really easy on them.
Yeah, I mean, I might be talking about like buying something for 200. I'm not all in on this thing yet.
Look at that bounce too.
Never made that 250. Wanted it to hold 250, and I was willing to buy at a 261 break. It never broke it, so I wanted to add on a breakout. Maybe that saved me some money, but either way, it does not look terribly good for me there in Coinbase. And GameStop, I talked about this one getting the reversal. A bit of a buyer stepping up here at 161. It's kind of random, just in front of it. So it has to chew through that, and I'm sitting just below that 160 mark. The reversal is okay there, but Clover, for the Clover bulls, the best I will say is this one is not, it's not really accelerating to the downside. It was a bad wick, and thank you guys, best community in the world.
Ooh, looks down is trying to reject right now. Let's see.
$8. Where is that bottom? Someone said it's 8.15.
I'm gonna get out right now.
Ugly wick down here to 8.15. That's important, because that was a higher low on the way up. It kind of made it bullish. And now we're turning the other thing. Exactly the same thing with GameStop though. I went long, reversed it into
Alright, I'm out.
both longs.
If another move presents toward the short side, I'll just take it again.
The trend did not get broken, and it was a failed breakout in both cases.
But pretty much